All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here to talk about Shadowcasters and Hypnomeows. Now, I don't know about you, but I've been saying Hypnomeow all day because it's just a fun word. Hypnomeow. It opens up a lot of possibilities. Are there other types of meows? I would like there to be. I would like meows to be a category of monster in which Hypno is one. I would like there to be, Hypno meows, disco meows, like bat meows, like all kinds of meows. Spider meows would be fine. I want meows to be a thing. I do not want the meows to end at the hypno meow. Hypno meow. So let's talk about them. Sometime in April. What does that mean? Probably a week from now would be my guess. That's April. It's after TOA. People save their summons. People will be happy. People buy whatever random packs they come out with. And the hypno meows will be part of our lives. So let's take a look. We've got the Fire Shadowcaster and the Water Hypno Meow to dig into, and we'll learn more about the rest of them as we come along, but we just got to look at these, even though there's very little to know. All right, Shadowcaster Dizzying Gesture attacks the enemy to stun for one turn with 30% chance. Cool, very standard, very basic, a good skill one, not a bad one. Not fantastic, but it's fine. Number 2, Shadow of Right Arm. Okay, so his right arm, his or her right arm is a shadow. Okay. Attacks the enemy to decrease the defense for 2 turns with an 80% chance, probably goes to 100. And the shadow, which is dismissed when attacked by an enemy, protects you for 1 turn. So you have protection for 1 turn while you have the shadow, and the shadow just happens. Like, it seems like it's protecting you from the get-go is how I read that, right? The shadow, so it's a 1 turn you're protected, kind of like Moore, right? Except Moore takes a turn, doesn't take any damage. So not as good as Moore, because you don't immediately get a turn. When under protection, nullifies the enemy's attack 1 time, cannot attack together. They always add this because like people do weird stuff. They're really scared of things attacking together. Like it's a thing that lives in their mind. They don't like it. I don't know why. It's just it exists. They put that a lot. And attacks additionally before attacking if you use a skill on the next turn. Okay, let's break that down. So before your attack, because the shadow is dismissed when you're attacked. So if you're not attacked, you nullify the attack for 1 turn. 1 attack, which means I guess the shadow is then dismissed, right? It attacks additionally before attacking if you use a skill on your next turn. So if you leave the shadow on the Shadowcaster, you'll get 2 attacks. The shadow will attack, and the Shadowcaster will attack. That makes sense, right? So if you don't attack it first, it will get 2 attacks. That's how I read that. Maybe that's wrong. And it will defense break, I guess. Destructive Shadow attacks all enemies to silence them for 2 turns and absorbs their attack bar by 50% each. This is what's really nice. The AoE Silence Absorb, assuming there's 4 enemies, you're getting over 100% attack bar, well over, which means it's really hard to get rid of the Shadow when you Shadow of Right Arm Destructive Shadow. You probably Destructive Shadow first as soon as there's no will, and then you Shadow Right Arm and it attacks twice, and you probably stun something, right? And then you got Protection again. The cooldowns on these matter a lot. I'm assuming they're going to be pretty low. Probably 2 turn for Shadow Right Arm, 3 turn for Destructive Shadow because he cycles a lot. But 50% absorb, that's no joke. So pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. They are more and more trying to do absorbs stuff to kind of hurt, I guess, Ragdoll. I don't know. Everything seems like slightly to be after Ragdoll or Artemeal, right? They come after those 2 monsters. So pretty good. I like the way it works. I'm assuming everything's going to have a shadow of something arm or shadow of head or shadow of right foot or something. And it's going to give you an extra attack while you're under protection and nullify attack, and then they'll do something. It won't all be defense break. It'll be like speed break or strip or whatever. I don't think everything will have an AoE silence absorb. I think there'll be a strip probably on one of them. But this seems like a pretty, point and shoot, like duplicatable type thing to put on all the elements. So for an app 5, seems good. I don't know. Like there's a lot of attackers. So I don't know. It's not awful. It's not blatantly horrible right away when you look at it. You're like, wow, that's terrible. It doesn't say that, but it doesn't jump out just yet. We'll just have to see how it works in practice. If it does a lot of damage, then getting hit twice might be a really big problem. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. Hypnomeow. That's why we're here. We're here for the Hypnomeow. I don't know about you, but I'm here for the Hypnomeow. I'm here for the Hypnomeow. First of all, look at this picture. Look at it. Look at the Hypnomeow. Hold on. Look at it. It must be seen. Oh my gosh. I want it. I don't even care what it does. I don't even care. I must have it. All right. So good job, Comptuous, because I don't even care about your design. I want the Hypnomeow. Also, its first skill is Bubbly Bubble. Bubbly Bubble. So, I am an adult, and I'm playing a game in which I want a Hypnomeow that does Bubbly Bubble. This is what's happening in my life right now, and I'm okay with it. So, let's just see how this goes. So, when Hypnomeow Bubbly Bubbles you, it deals more damage according to its max HP, and puts the target to sleep for 1 turn with a 30% chance. You will also sleep, because you're a Hypnomeow, you must sleep, right? That's known. Max HP damage, good for guild content. Bad for RTA in general. The sleep chance probably goes up to 50% would be my guess to make it somewhat okay. But regardless, he falls asleep, which is what Hypnomeows like to do. So once the Hypnomeow has fallen asleep, things happen. That's about it. All he does is Bubbly Bubble. That's all he does. He's like a copyrighted fish that just flops around and eventually becomes something that is great. I assume the Hypnomeow also becomes something that is great. So he does 2 things. He talks in his sleep, because he's Hypnomeow. Little, like, Hypnomeow-y sleepy noises, right? It says, you can use skills while sleeping. It's like a lot of cats I know. They can use skills while sleeping. You look at them and you know things are happening, right? The damage is increased by 100% when attacking enemies on your turn while sleeping. And the damage is increased by 200% on the next turn when you wake up from sleep. So, if you're asleep, you do 100% more damage when you Bubbly Bubble. If they wake you up, you get angry, and you do 200% chance, 200% more damage for 1 turn. So, all good things, right? All good things. Now, half asleep. Sometimes you sleep talk, sometimes you're half asleep, and sometimes you Bubbly Bubble. When you're half asleep, this is another passive, it says, when you wake up from sleep from taking damage, recovers the attack bar by 50% and recovers your HP by 30% of the damage you deal to the enemy on your next turn. So, they wake you up, which makes you very, very angry. You're no longer the smiley Hypnomeow, you're the frowny Hypnomeow. And you are going to do 200% more damage and recover 30% of the damage dealt. These are all good things. Very, very good things. To me, this makes me think he's going to be soloing some stuff, right? Because he's doing tons of damage, he's regaining attack bar, he's sleeping, and he sleeps all the time. Like, he doesn't just sleep occasionally, he sleeps 24/7. Like, as soon as he takes a turn, he falls asleep. So he's going to wake up, he's going to hit real hard because he's sleep talking, he's really angry, and then he's going to go right back to sleep. He always goes right back to sleep. I love it. I love everything about it. I am all about the Hypnomeow. Like, this is my life. I want all the elements. I need them. So yeah. Flavor, awesome. Art, awesome. Kit design, it's different. Thank goodness. Something different is good. It'll at least fill a weird Hypnomeow-y niche that we never knew we had. So I'm pretty excited about it. You can tell, I'm pretty excited. This is good. This is good. I wanted Oliver, but now I want Hypnomeows. Like, I don't think I feed them. I think I just collect them on my island in like a little section with like trees, I think. I'm gonna have to put some thought into it. They deserve the best, this is what I'm telling you. They deserve the best. Okay, so that is everything about these 2 units. It's really all about the Hypnomeow, and I don't even know what to say. I'm hyped. I did not expect it to be this good. This is the best thing ever. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody, and yeah, go get those Hypnomeows.